This video is going to show how to set up a bank account for a credit card to manage your expenses just like you would be managing your expenses by setting up a checking account. So what you would do, and we've done this already in this demo, is we went into bank accounts, we created a new bank account, and when we created that bank account, we labeled it as a credit card, and we have just put in the name of the credit card and assigned it to a liability account that we've called credit cards payable. And so once you've done this, set it up, you'll end up just entering in as you would enter in a check in uh, manage your expenses, writing checks. Although you wouldn't be printing anything, so you'll either be managing it with a manual check number or another check number. It doesn't really matter. So what we have done is we've gone in and we changed from our default bank account to our, in this case we called it a Capital One credit card. So far we have these transactions in the system, and you can sort by date if you want to look at it by date, or you can sort by payee, or you go ahead and click new just like you would a new check. It's defaulting to other because that's the last way we're using it. We currently owe $56 to this credit card for that check we wrote on the 18th. And so here you would just do it like you were entering in a check. You could write out a check to CT Electric, and if you didn't have a GL account assigned to that vendor, oops, yeah, it's for $78, let's say, and we are writing it later after our due date. And our due date for this credit card is on the 5th of the month. So I will show you how you record payments to your credit cards. So we'll go ahead and just put this one to utilities and post it just like you would any other check that you're entering into the system. So if you wanted to look at anything at any point in time, again, you could go in and you can see via bank journals all the transactions that you've done for a credit card and what you currently owe. If you want to look at your history, just like you do a bank account, you can go into banking reports and say so far this year, go into the bank account, you just want to look at the credit card, you click print, and it'll show you all your activity. And so here you see that we had charges for $57.85, $23, and $60 that we entered in. So we owed at the time that our statement date was due $140.85. So you see that this payment was put to there, and we paid it off in zero, so we didn't accumulate any interest. And then we created these new charges via that. Now this payment, the way you would enter in this 140.85 payment, we did it on the 5th. I won't read, I'll just redo what you would do. Is what you do is you go into your banking, you go into automatic bank cash transfer, you put in the date. In this case it was on the 5th. This is what it would be, and the amount was for 140.85, and you're transferring it from your checking account to your credit card account. And you could do it as, like if you're mailing this as a check, most people are having it automatically withdrawn. You could do it as a check, and could do it as a computer check, and print it and mail it in. If it's automatically withdrawn, or you go online and make a payment that's an online, then you're probably going to do it as an adjustment and then just record it as a check, a manual check on the other side. And so what this does is to create a check in your checking account for the amount you're paying for the credit card, and it records it as an adjustment deposit into your credit card account. So it shows that you paid it, and then you would assign it to a transfer, or if you wanted to set up your own adjustment type called credit card payment, you could do that, and then you click transfer money. And so what that does then is put an adjustment. And so again, you can see in that report that I showed earlier a bank account activity report, and we'll just show it for one bank account and print. And so you see that there's the 185 payment that I made on the 5th, and where it came from, I paid it out of my checking account, and then I made these additional charges to the credit card. And so I currently owe the credit card company, Capital One, $134. And so that's quickly how you can set up a credit card as a bank account and use it to manage your expenses, and how you go about making your credit card payments from your business checking account.